Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Renzo here. Okay. Okay, just checking a few things here. Just 1 second, please. Okay. Oh, hello Sabrina. Hello Bob. Okay, there's another Bob here. Hello Bob Kuta. Hello Jonas. Okay, I got the photograph here. Just 1 second, okay. Okay. I'm closing some windows on my computer. Okay. Okay, I got here titanium white, cadmium yellow, cadmium orange, permanent red, permanent alizarin crimson, raw umber, and phthalo blue. As usual, the brushes that I use are synthetic brushes. I got round brushes, filbert. Okay, here are a few of them. Okay, let's start painting. Just 1 second, I need to pick up a brush. Okay, here I have one, and see, I'm gonna start just with raw umber. Basically, I'm squinting down my eyes just to try to paint just the shadows. Not too much paint. Okay, here's gonna be the top, the bottom, a little bit of space for the neck, shoulder. I'm squinting, I can see it's pretty clear here, the shadow, the beard, and the hair. Okay. Oh, hello, awkward. Okay, hello, Mister. Hello, Hint. Hello, Petra. Hello, Marius. Hello, artist. Okay, hello, Manila. Hello, Powell. Hello, Dayan. Dayan is asking me what time is here. Here is 3:24. Okay. 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 Let's continue. I got this. Maybe I'm gonna change a little bit the colors. Maybe. Okay. What about the size of the head? Let me check out. Top, bottom. Looks like it's pretty small. Maybe that's okay. I think that's okay. It's gonna be the top is here. A bit of space. Yeah. Okay. And I mix orange and white, and I got a little bit on the brush of raw umber. Okay, let's see. A little bit of orange here. Okay, and I mix raw umber and red. this permanent red is pretty close to cambium red. Okay. Hello Kishan. Hello Maybe. Hello Sabrina. Yeah. Hello Area. Thank you so much, you all, for being here. Okay. Got a shadow here. Okay, what about the background? Okay. I want first to establish all the colors, or what I think that I'm gonna, I'm gonna use. Uh, the process, obviously, sometimes we can change colors. Okay, one thing that I like about the photograph is the green that is here. Okay. It's greenish color. It's a little bit darker here, but anyway. Okay. Now, the green on the background, I don't like that color. Okay, what about if I just paint some violet? Need a little bit of linseed oil to spread the paint a little bit faster. So many times I got a question that what the medium that I use is linseed oil, but I just use it basically when I paint, mostly when I paint a bigger area, and the bigger area is the canvas. Eh? I'm gonna paint the head a little bit bigger, the whole face a little bit bigger. I like to see my canvas is small, but I like to see the face on basically on the whole canvas. Okay. Okay. Hello, Bastian. Hello, Jair. Or Gayer. Okay. Hello, Wayne on Facebook. Thank you. I have a doubt with the size of the head. I'm gonna. That's the face. Yeah, I'm thinking just to make it bigger, like maybe this, like that, and the top of the head up. Something like that. Okay. I'm gonna make it the background a little bit darker. Up here, a little bit darker. Okay, raw umber for the hair. The beginning is pretty simple. You notice I didn't mix too many colors, and for the skin here I have mixed orange, raw umber, and white. It's not like I already have a skin color there, but what I want to say that at the very beginning it's just easier to start just pretty simple with drawing, pretty simple with mixing with colors. I mean, about drawing, obviously I'm gonna draw and paint at the same time. What do you think? Maybe the size of the head is too big now. Uh, Maybe I should have more space for the neck. Okay. Stepping back, squinting. Uh, Hello Intisar. Hello Gary. Sabrina saying star is so difficult. Yeah, I mean, the beginning here on YouTube is kind of for me, let's say, uh, practice, an exercise, a challenge. I would suggest work on a pretty tight drawing. Take your time with the drawing, and if somebody is just a complete, beginner, an absolute beginner, I could say don't be afraid to trace the drawing and paint. Okay, I'm not saying that that's gonna be an option for every painting, but at least you. The point is this: try to find a balance. Okay, let's say that for one painting, you trace. For the next painting, you just draw directly on the canvas, or draw on a piece of paper, no tracing. Okay, because for absolute beginner in portraits, it's gonna be pretty difficult to kind of manage or deal with drawing and color, and not just about drawing to end up with a face that looks like a human face. No, I mean, we all want to get the likeness, and that's when we start to feeling the difficulty that is painting a portrait. Yeah. Okay. Oh, Manila 69 said, have you worked with red sanguine chalk only? Or do you mean now? Now, I mean, this is just oil paint. But if you're asking me about if I have used sanguine, yeah, I have. It's been a long time. I bought some sanguine from my drawing channel, yeah, and I did use a lot of materials when I was a student, more than now. After I finished up the School of Art, I kind of just stay working with oil paints and just that. No more, just oil paints for years. Yeah, and drawing just with basically graphite. When I started to teach, then I started to use more materials. Because I had to kind of adapt myself to what the students were using in order to critique, in order to be on the same page with everybody. And when I started to teach, I started to use charcoal again. Charcoal for me was a material that I used a lot as a student, but I stopped using. I moved to graphite, to mechanical pencils, and then I'm back working with charcoal like every day, and I like it then a lot. Okay, let's see. Things that I check out that I always mention on every video. I see the photograph. The first thing I do, I measure. Okay, what I measure? I measure the distance from the eyebrows to the nose, from the nose to the chin. Okay, following the canon and the forehead, we should be able to see that this distance is the same to this one and to this one. Okay, that would be a perfect canon, but we're not gonna find a person maybe that fit those proportions. I check out and I see what is different. If this guy has a longer or a shorter nose or something, and based on that, I move those proportions. Now, sometimes I don't make those lines, and sometimes I start with those lines, those axes. Okay? But even when I don't start with those axes, I don't make that visible, let's say, on the process, I think about that and I think about that during the whole process. We're checking out proportions. I check out how tilted is this, how tilted is this. Okay, a few things that maybe you won't see because it's not possible when I'm painting. It's like I hold the brush in my left hand and I put this brush on top of the photograph. Let's see, I put it on the center of the face to see how tilted is that. Okay, I don't have to put it back here on the painting because I see how tilted is that, and I can just do this. I can following, all the length of my brush. Okay. Rosario is asking me what's the color of the face. Hello, Duke. What's the color of the face? Oh, yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna copy the same color, but this color I'm using is orange, white, and raw umber. A lot of orange, white to light it up, and raw umber to knock down the color. Bastian is saying a good exercise is also to draw freehand on tracing paper and then compare over the original. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, this thing about that I said for an absolute beginner about. I'm gonna draw a few details here about tracing. Like I said before, it's about balance. It's not something that you should do in every portrait. Okay, just think about this, and because I'm saying this because I have seen some people struggling with drawing and painting at the same time, and I was just thinking, hey, that was my advice from some people, like trace today, and today you're gonna just focus just about values and color, not drawing. Okay, and next class it's gonna be about drawing and painting and everything. Yeah, maybe I'm doing wrong about saying that to people, but I think it's just more relaxing that just struggle with a face from the very beginning, deal with drawing and painting at the same time. At the end, it's just an advice. Everybody's free to do whatever each person wants. Okay. Okay. Let me see. I'm thinking right now about color that I could. First, I'm gonna light up here the green. One thing. I'm gonna make the purple more purple or violish. Yeah. Maybe I could add like a warmer color here in the shadow and knock down the skin color here. Okay, knocking down the skin color, that would be just gray down the skin color. I don't want to copy the photograph perfectly. I want a nice color harmony, and let's see what can I get. Okay, I'm gonna start with the same, orange and white. Now instead of adding raw umber, I could add a touch of blue. Okay, you see this color is kind of grayish. I already have a skin color here, or something that we can call a skin color because it's kind of an orangey color. Okay. I'm gonna put this grayish color on top. Hello, Joanne. Oh, Bob Jaguar is saying, is there a color you never like to use? No, to be honest, yeah, I like to use any color. Yeah. Gary saying, looks like I don't use black that much. Yeah, let's say that I use black when I want to gray down a color, but a lot. Okay, let's say that I want to gray down orange. Knocking down orange. Okay. Following color theory rule, what we do is just pick up the opposite color on the color wheel. What's the opposite color of orange on the color wheel? It's blue. We add blue, we knock down orange. Okay? That's one way. But if I really want to gray down color even more, because I want to, because I need that color, I could use black and white, gray. Yeah. Okay, that would be one way to do it. And when I want to paint something really dark, I could use black. I don't have any problem using black. So many painters don't like to use black. Yeah, but this is something pretty common, like for example to let's say suggest to every student, especially when it's a beginner, to don't use black. Okay, why? Because when somebody's a beginner, it tends to use black for everything. It's just like, I want to darken up a color, black. I want to gray down a color, black. And if you do that with any color, you end up with muddy colors. All the colors are going to be terrible. Okay. Now, it's all the colors are beautiful. I need to add more head. Now that I painted the ear, I noticed that I need to add a lot of hair here, like over here. Okay. And I was saying that, we're gonna end up with muddy colors, really terrible colors. We gotta be able just to first control how we mix colors, and then we use black. Yeah. But I gotta say that as a student in School of Art and as a teacher for just a few years, and I never heard any teacher saying, "Hey, don't use this color because that's not okay, that's not good." No. They say don't use this color now because you need to, learn how to control this color, especially speaking about black. Yeah, but I have heard so many, they say, painters, independent painters, that they, based on their experience, on what they suggest, hey, don't use this. And that's good, because I think everybody's suggesting what everybody thinks that works. Yeah. It's just like in the School of Art, nobody's gonna say no to this. Now later, if that doesn't work for you, or you find a better way to use different colors and get better results, That's pretty good to say to everybody. Yeah, okay, don't use this. Just use this. It works for me, and it's gonna work for you all. Yeah. I got a little bit of the structure. I mean, I can see the face. It's not perfect, you know. About color. Okay, I gotta darken up here. Darken up here. Yeah. Okay. Sabrina is saying it is therefore essential to draw just before painting. How can we overcome the panic of the inconsistency of the beginning? Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, to be honest, I don't know if there is an answer to that. Every time that we begin a painting, you know, especially oil paints, we're afraid because we know that we add more paint and more brush strokes, we're gonna lose the drawing at some point. Something's gonna move, something. And especially when we paint a portrait, if we move the one eye a little bit up 2 millimeters or just tiny bit, and the other one down, then we start changing the face. And we need just to practice to be able to correct when that happened. Just that. I mean, there is not. I don't know if there is somebody someday come out with some kind of technique formula or something that is gonna help us to. For what you say, you know, the inconsistency of this thing that happens at the beginning or happens when we start adding more and more paint. Yeah. The young say, what tells you to use purple in your background when the photo background is green? Yeah, you know, I don't like the green on the photograph. And I was thinking, just you know, when I think about colors, for example, I always think about. Speaking about the background, I'm gonna paint here. Okay, I think about opposite colors on the color wheel, or colors that are closer to the other one on the color wheel. Okay. Now, if you're working with orange, for example, that the face is orangey here, we can just think about paint a blue background. Why? Because it's the opposite color. The other way, that would be painting, let's say, a brown background, because it's the same family but it's different value. Okay. And then from there you continue moving and thinking about harmony, thinking in this way. Okay, think that you paint something orangey. Okay. Okay. Now imagine that this orangey thing is saturated. Okay. Now you're thinking about the background painting blue. Yeah. What are you gonna do with that blue? You're gonna make it darker. You're gonna knock down that color. You make it lighter. You're gonna make it grayish. In that case, you can add black and white and knock down the color a lot. Okay. And you still have the opposite color, but that's gonna be obviously a different blue, a knockdown blue, maybe with a lot of white, maybe just you know, more grayish. I don't know if you everybody understand what I'm saying. You know, a color, it doesn't move just from, let's say, orange here and blue here. Okay, the orange, it could move to a bit lighter, bit darker. The orange, it could move to try to make it a little bit cooler. But I mean, not cooler because our orange is warm, you know, or make it more yellowish, or adding white. Okay, or gray down that orange. And the blue on the other side, it could, you know, we could do the same. We can move it to a violetish color, to a purple. It's kind of closer to blue. Okay, we can just, if we are working with saturated colors, we can just desaturate a lot this color. For example, what I'm doing here, I can add more white, and I could use black. I don't have black here. I forgot to put black on my palette. Okay, let me show you this. Okay, I use black and white. What happened with my color? I gray down the color even more. And now, okay, when we say, hey, pick up the opposite color blue, we're not speaking just about blue. Okay, maybe the best option to see this and a more visual, have more visual experience, I would suggest to check out the Mansor color wheel. The Mansor color wheel it shows like a three-dimensional color wheel where we can see all those variations. Yeah? I know that's kind of complicated, and we need to have those options. For example, about this color, I think now I could saturate this color a little bit more. I could knock it down. I can make it darker. I can make it lighter. Okay, what's going to be my option? Okay. I mean, color theory is not easy. But anyway, I'll try to explain something. Okay, let's see. Stepping back. Okay. Now let's use the green on the face. I like the green. Gary saying, are you painting male subjects with beards lately? Yeah, not. I didn't have. I don't have any particular reason. You know, I just. Uh, oh, I usually pick up the photograph from Pinterest, and from Pinterest you kind of get. Let's say you look for a photograph. You got one photograph, and then you got some suggestions. One more, and one more, and one more. You know. I ended up painting, maybe for the last couple of weeks, guys with beards. Yep. I got some chrome green here. I'll put it up here. Somebody knows the Mansor color wheel? You know, I think it's the more complete color wheel that you'll ever see. I put down the brush stroke. Okay, I clean the brush with paper towel and I pick up more paint. When I add in a color here that I want to keep it clean, and saturate it. I gotta clean the brush. I gotta clean the brush with paper towel and pick up more paint, because if I go back, like after doing this here, I'm gonna start at the end. I'm gonna pollute my color here. Now, looking for a fan brush. I had one here. Okay, I have it here. Okay. Now there is a rule that says that if you got one color on the subject, you gotta share the color on the background, or you got the color on the background, you gotta just share the color on the subject. Yeah, thinking about that, I have some, let's say, because of the skin color, let's think that we have some orange color. You know, I can put some orange here. I'm gonna mix orange and red. I see some light here. Okay. No, you know, I'm trying to have my own color harmony here. During the whole process, obviously, I gotta go back, maybe darken up this color, knocking down this one, darken up another one. Maybe you can even just change the green for red. We can do anything we want. Okay. This green looks really saturated on my screen. I'm gonna do something here. Okay. Sylvie saying, do you prefer to use linseed oil, walnut oil, or so soft flower oil? Linseed oil. But just use it for the background. Hello, Sharon. Oh, Jana saying it's a mix of ultramarine blue and brown, a good alternative to black. Yeah, yeah, perfectly good. Yeah. Raw umber and blue, ultramarine blue works pretty good. Hello, Evelyn. Hello, Mr. Herb Johns. Did you ever use a proportional divider? Yeah, I have used a proportional divider. Yeah. Not here, but it's too difficult to use it here. Just 1 second. Okay. Okay, let's see. Okay, I got green here. Okay, with a little bit of white for this reflected light on the nose. Why with a little bit of white? I want the nose just to pop forward. That's why I adding more. Let's say, making a difference between the value here and the value here. Or another thing I could do is add a touch of yellow to this green. Okay, maybe a weird. some point we gotta think, you know, if I add, let's say, light here, make it lighter. You gotta be thinking this lighter value is gonna be the same like the light on the nose. Okay, what do you want? This, do you want this to pop forward a lot more than the nose? Then we start just, then when we start mixing more colors. Okay, added a touch of yellow. You see a difference. Okay, now when we there obviously there are a lot of subtleties happening on every face. Okay, we gotta think in terms of values and in terms of color. Okay, now I'm thinking about value. The nose, making the nose lighter than this. When I add color, I'm thinking, hey, I could saturate more of this, adding yellow to the green, and knock down this just by adding white to this light, or even gray down this with a lot of gray, a little bit of grayish color, gray, black and white. You know, not pure white. Like for example, this one. This one could work as a light here, but you know it's not white. Even this here, it's not white. I pick up a little bit from here. It's gonna be a light, but it's no brighter than this. During the whole process, you gotta be thinking about that. Okay. Now, what else? When you want to be creative, at the same time, you gotta think about contrast. Yeah, for example, I could just pick up alizarin crimson and permanent red. What if I put it here? Okay, I like it. Personally, I like it. There is any logical reason that this color exists here? Not. It's not. You know, because if this light is green, how is gonna be red here? The light here is not red. There's no red bouncing over here from anywhere. Yeah. But at the end, you know, we're free to do whatever we want. Yeah. I'm thinking, you know, one thing about the background. I'm thinking it has too much color. Okay, I like it, but just like, you know, I feel like it's too much. Or I darken up this, or I just knock it down with making that color more grayish. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, saying about I stopped. I was thinking about proportional divider. I have used a proportional divider, especially when I have painted some commissions. I gotta check out a lot. And not just that, you know, when I painted some commissions, I traced the drawing. Here I can do this. It's just, you know, a challenge. And I think we all are painters here. Yeah. If you see me that one day I don't get something nice, I think you will understand. Yeah. Yeah? That happens to everybody. But commission is different. If I paint a commission here, I have to continue painting, you know, the commission for more days, retouching and retouching. But the commission is you know, the likeness has to be pretty good. Yeah, and sometimes just a painting here on YouTube, uh, you know that I got closer, but sometimes not close enough to, if the painting is a commission, for example, is different. It's always, you know, the client has to say something always. That's pretty normal. Okay, I'm going to soften the edge here. Now one thing that I'm doing, I'm thinking, hey, I'm gonna soften the edge here. I'm gonna make the nose pretty sharp to make it pop. Yeah. Okay. After just checking on that, I'm gonna just knock down this red. I like it, but maybe just here on the eye, not the reddish. Okay, as I make that blurry, I can just make, for example, here pretty sharp. And this is just pure black. I mean, making a beard sharp, I don't think it's a good idea. But let me see if I can get away with that. Okay, blurry here, sharp here. Okay. Now I'm gonna do the same here. Okay, no, what is? I got this green here. Okay, the green here on the neck. Maybe I should knock down this green a little bit. I don't think it's a good idea having green here and the same green down here. Okay. I got black and a touch of alizarin crimson. Let's see. I got black. I mean, I see the alizarin crimson too much. Okay, I'm gonna change to this. I'm gonna clean my brush. I use raw umber and phthalo blue. Okay, this darker color is more mute. I don't see the reddish color. Okay. Let's see, I'm gonna paint this dark. Just there. Maybe I can keep a little bit of this color here. Like just making that transparent. Sabrina is asking me, do you use glazes in your paintings? Oh, yes. Yeah. A lot of times. Yeah. Well, I use just raw umber. I want to see a little bit of the red here. I think that's gonna be too difficult to keep the red here when everything is darker here. Anyway. Okay, what about the lights on this side of the face? Lights and highlights. Okay, yeah, I got a few options here. Okay, I can just make the highlights warmer. Okay, let's see. What do you think about that? Really bright, highlights. Or I can just pick up, let's say, this color here with white. A warm light, a cool light. Okay. Which one do you think is gonna work? Well, let's say which one do you like, because I think both we can make it work both. I can make the lights pretty cool and warm up here more. I can make the lights pretty warm, which is gonna add more color to the painting. Okay. We could even use a combination of both. What if I make the lights up here more yellowish, and as it goes down here more, let's say, cool, like the lights here on the neck, that would be this color, and the lights as it goes down, cool, and warmer up, and warmer as it goes up. Okay. Nolan, hello Nolan. Too bright. This cool looks good. Cool. Okay. Okay. Somebody else wanna say something, or both? Oh, don't forget to press the like button, please, or both. Cool, warmer here, cooler here. Could be nice, eh? Like even on the ear, warmer, warmer. I lay down less paint here, just to don't have this warmer color down. Okay. Maybe for the ear, no, the ear always are reddish. We gotta paint always reddish ears. Okay, I need some green. I'm gonna mix some black and white. Okay, let's see. See if it's saying when you make a painting with some layer, what kind of medium you use for glaze? Oh, linseed oil. Just linseed oil. Yeah. I have tried liquid for glazing. I think it's pretty good. But anyway, I don't know. I stayed uh, using just linseed oil. I don't know. I don't know why. Like I don't have any particular reason. It's, maybe it's just a habit. I just have used that for so many years that even that I think that liquid is better. I still just keep using linseed oil. Oh, oh, Gary saying maybe the face should be more narrow. Oh, it could be, yeah. This thing about the width of the face, something that I continue just working, and I usually do that. I start a little bit wider. I don't do that in purpose. It's just like I narrow the face slowly, slowly. I do that the same with my drawings because I'm not so sure where is the contour of the face. I prefer to start like let's say give some space there, and then continue checking, and then start narrowing the face. Yeah, you're gonna notice that on my drawings and all the paintings, you know. And if you see some of my paintings, that you see that the width of the face is pretty good at the very beginning. It just means that on that painting I was lucky. I, I had a happy accident. Okay. Diane is saying just to make you smile. I'm watching you on my iPad while making my dinner. If it does not turn out good, I blame you. Yeah, yeah, that's good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. Let's see. Okay. I need a smaller brush. Let me see. Okay, this one. I think this one is gonna work. Any question or suggestion is always welcome. He has a lot of hair, eh? Okay. Okay, I need a bigger brush and let's make. I'm gonna pick up some black. Okay, I made this darker and keeping light here, just here. Okay, I think I'm gonna do the same here. Not yet. Okay. Uh, I'm gonna stop thinking about color. I'm just thinking about the likeness. Okay. Uh, I think more about just the drawing. Okay. Squinting. Okay, I'm gonna keep the light here. The neck is too light. Okay. I see some green. Just one second, I need a brush here. think about now it's darker here, keeping the light here, darker here. Yeah, I think I still need to darken up here. Not yet, not yet. Okay, just thinking. Yeah, what about edges? Yeah, that's okay. A blurry edge, a sharp edge, sharp edge. Yeah, I cannot keep that sharp edge for the beard, but maybe you say, let's say I keep that, and I make this a little bit blurry. Okay. Yeah, I keep that, and then I move up and make it blurry. Okay. Okay. Oh, I was thinking about the likeness. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Let's work on this eye. I spoke too many times about my family and my mom. She's a painter. My aunt, my uncle, my dad. I remember my mom struggling. How do you say? Having problems. Let's say a few times with the likeness. Yeah, it's not like every portrait because she painted portraits for years. For years, you know. The other day, I just remember that I used to go to take photograph because sometimes, speaking about like 40 years ago, a long time ago, and then people used to kind of say, I want a portrait, and they have this tiny black and white photograph, front view, you know, frontal light, and not shadows at all. And my work of on that time it was just pick up a camera and go and take some photographs. Because this thing about the likeness, it was just when you paint a commission and you don't get the likeness, you're pretty lucky if that people understands or know about art enough to say, hey, I understand that this is handmade, and yeah, it's not gonna be 100% perfect. But usually, if you see somebody that just want a portrait because he wants a portrait, doesn't know anything about art, they're gonna say that person is gonna say, hey, every little detail. And even when I started to paint commissions, I started to add some colors to the face, like a little bit of green there, a little bit of red here, And then somebody says, hey, looks like there is some stain there, some greeny stain, some bluish. Yeah. I have to wipe off and keep the face just one color. Now, the thing is, I mean, obviously at the same time, there were some people that understood pretty good, that it was a painting. Yeah. Okay, I remember once I painted my neighbor, one of my neighbors. It was like, hey, please paint my mom, I want something pretty artistic. And I was, yeah, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I did a portrait and I added some colors. I feel like because he knew me and, what is this? This is a scar. A scar? And I painted a portrait and I added not a lot of colors, a little bit of reds, greens, pretty subtle. And then he saw the painting, and he was like, okay, where are you gonna finish the painting? And I was like, in my head, because I don't like to speak things out until I see how people think about the painting. And for me, it was finished. And he was, because I see some little bit of red there, a little bit of green there that looks like you need to retouch. And I was like, okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna take care of that. Yeah. And I erased all of those things, and I was just one single color from light to shadow. That's it. And he was pretty happy with the painting. Okay, I added some red here. Maybe some green is better. Okay. Another highlight on the eye. Okay, I need a smaller brush. Hello, Monique. Hello, Michael. Sylvia said, do you think that I can replace linseed oil with walnut oil? Sunflower oil, I think that's the one that is used to prepare titanium white, just to prevent, the white to yellowish. It could be a good option. Just add a highlight here. I have some problems with the eye. Look at those eyes. Okay. I'm zooming just to use, I'm checking out my screen now, and I see it really big this, and just to be able to work on the eye. I'm using raw umber and alizarin crimson. I think the tear duct is here. It's not that clear on the photograph. practically eye. Okay, first here's darker, darker. Okay, I think I got the eyes. Yeah. Hello Bruno. Hello Anne. Hello Brickman. Hola Carolina. Hello Marvin. This is just black, okay? Pure black. Okay, I'm gonna keep black here. Pure black on the eyebrows. I think that's gonna, keep his expression. Hey, I don't know about adding more black on the hair. Maybe just gonna keep it like that. Okay. Then here, black and a lizard crimson here. Okay. Same here. Okay. Just here a little bit darker, but not black. Why? Because I want this to recede. Okay. Okay, I think that's too dark. Okay, well, let's light up that. nostrils. I'm gonna zoom in again. Okay, the tip of his nose needs to pop and be more defined. Okay, thank you. Hello, Malawi. Malawi, bye. Malawi, yeah. Sylvie saying like his eyes, very expressive. Thank you. What color do you put on for his eyes? I'm working with phthalo blue. Huh? Okay, let's see. Let's work on the nose. Okay, I'm gonna mix raw umber with alizarin crimson. Let's see. Looks like a triangle here. Okay. Yep, it's a triangular shape. Okay, a little bit of cadmium red and orange. Okay, now a cool color for the light here. Okay, the nose is warmer and the light that is below the nose is cool. Okay, that difference is gonna make the nose pop forward. Okay, the same here, a little bit of orange. Okay, I need a different brush. Okay, I need to soften it here. Okay, for this side of the nose. Okay. Mixing chrome green with cadmium yellow and a touch of white. And I think a touch of orange to this chrome green to knock it down a little bit. Okay, I want to keep this blurry, the contour of the face here. This is pure permanent red. Okay. Okay, I'm going to okay, I'll be back in just 1 minute, okay? Gotta do something. Don't forget to press the like button. I'm back. Okay, I think I got the expression, huh? Okay, I think I'm gonna keep it dark here and here and lighter here. Okay. Now, even I'm thinking I'm gonna keep the orange there. Now it's too early to know exactly, uh, what colors I'm gonna keep. You see me that I'm adjusting colors here and there. I got green here. I got green here, here. Yeah, maybe I'm gonna choose to knock down some of, some of them. Maybe this one or this one. Okay. There. Now about the background, maybe darken up the background a little bit more. I said that before. Yeah, I didn't do anything because I think I like how it fades. It's fading here up on this area, but well, at the same time, I like this touch of orange here and this violet. Here could be too light. Okay, it could be. Okay, let's continue working on the face. Okay, another thing that I was thinking, maybe I'm gonna keep some brush strokes on some, for example, here and on the face here. I can just even put more. No, lay down a brush stroke and leave it there. Okay, and okay, I need to clean. I need to wash, clean up a brush. Just 1 second, 1 second. I'm using thinner. Okay, let's see now. Okay, I'm gonna keep some brush strokes, and I was thinking about getting some pretty soft areas, like smooth out the paint, like like I have done a lot of times when I try to work on a really smooth portrait. Yeah. Now, what I'm thinking is, okay, I got a lot of contrast. Yeah, obviously more, maybe more than the photograph because I got some saturated colors like the background, the green. Yeah. Okay. I was thinking maybe some contrast between thinking about texture. Okay, like laying down, some. Let's do it here. Brush stroke here. That's it before, and leave it there. The same here. Okay. Now this is just something that I don't know if I'm gonna keep, but let's say that I got some brush strokes here. Okay. Not too much blending. Okay. And yeah, like that. Okay. And I blend this a lot here and here. The same way that we think about light and shadows, contrast, the same way I'm thinking about contrast between some soft areas and some areas where I see some brush strokes. Okay. Now, I mean, it's too early for me to know that I'm gonna keep that, but I just wanted to share that idea. Okay. I could do the same here. Soften this a lot. Just keeping texture, a little bit of texture here. A lot of the things that I mentioned, are just my ideas, my thoughts. Okay, don't wait for me to do all the things that I think because during the process of painting, we think a lot of things. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna soften here on the ear pretty lightly. yellow here. I want to highlight the tip of the nose. Now what else? Okay, I got this kind of orangey. Yeah. Okay, I got some light there on the hair. Yeah. Okay, just gray could work pretty good. Okay, orange here. Okay, I could make it brown, darker brown here. It goes down to the violet. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, maybe saturate more this color. No, I mean too saturated here, some orangey touches and reddish touches. I mean too much saturation. I mean here I should knock down this here. Just to we need some rest for too much color. Here I can just mix raw umber and white. Oh, that was too much white. I'm cleaning this. Adding black, raw umber. I want just a darker, a neutral color there. It's like I don't want to see what's happening here. Just nothing, no more color. Okay. I could do the same. I could add the same here. I don't think this red is working on his hair, but I like it. I like it even that it doesn't work. Okay, let's keep a sharp edge on the ear. I like this yellowish color here on the ear. Even though the ear has to be we need a lot of pink and red on the ear. I like this light with yellow there. Okay. Okay. I thought about softening here. Okay, let's try again. If it doesn't work, I have just to repaint this again, okay? But try to get a lost edge here. Okay. Okay, that's better. I see too many. I see some glare on the hair. It's a bit darker here on my studio because I had to turn off one light because of the glare. But I need to turn it on. I'm gonna work like this just for a few minutes. Trying to soften the edge, a lost edge. Trying to get a lost edge. Yeah. Now this is what I want. You see this edge here, pretty lost. Now you see the nose, okay? That's what I want, okay? I want the nose to pop forward. I'm gonna soften this. Okay. There. Okay. I'm going to darken up here. Okay, now I'm thinking that, you know, we love to soften all of this. But I don't think it's a good idea. Yeah, I gotta think. Okay, okay, let's continue working on values because I see few things that I gotta fix. For example, this is just kind of just one value, and I see that it's a little bit of a subtle change here. Okay, I see a reflected light here. Okay, now a little bit of light on the eyebrow. I think the expression of the eyes is good. Okay, I see a little bit of the white of the eye here, and then light on the lower eyelid on the corner. And it looks like another thing. The shadow here, the corner of the eye, looks like, oh no, this looks longer, I think. Yeah, that's too much. Mm, I'm doing the same that I did with the face. The light here is warmer, and the light here, you know, is cooler. Let's see if I keep the beer pretty sharp here. It doesn't look natural, eh? You know what? I like it. Hmm. Sorry. Okay. The things that I like, but maybe I shouldn't keep. Look at this sharp edge. I like it, but you know, when we have something like that, our eyes go there. You know, that's the first thing that we see when we see a sharp edge. Okay. What would you suggest? I like it. You know, I like it. I just I wanna keep seeing that and see if I'm gonna change it or not. Cause we're free, you know, to do things on each painting. Okay. Okay, just thinking. Okay. What if, uh, what if just sharpen the edge here? Let me see. Just there, just there. Okay. Okay, okay. Now to see that more clearly, I need to. Oh, I need black. I need to create contrast there. Got black here. Oh, something more with black here. Okay, I'm gonna put black. Yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this. I just wanna see how it looks. Here, pretty sharp, sharp, sharp. It goes down. And not just sharp, you know. I'm adding contrast too. That's why I'm putting black here. Okay. Uh, yeah, not so sure, but I'm gonna. Usually, what we should do. Every time that we change something and we don't know if it's working or not, we just gotta let it there for a few minutes. Yeah, and check out later. Now that I see this sharp, I'm thinking that I could just soften all this edge. I'm gonna soften the edge here. Okay, sharp, soft. Okay. Okay, check out the time. Almost 2 hours. I'm doing okay. Oh, okay. Marvin is saying the back of the top part of his head. You mean that it needs more head, or maybe too much? Let me see. Okay, let's see. To check out. It should end up here. Here. I think there. Yeah. Oh, a little bit lower. Too much red. Okay. You know what I got? I was thinking about this red. What happens that at the beginning I saw some transparent color there, and I saw my canvas. It looked pretty nice, and I was thinking about keeping a little bit of that. You know, it's just like the same effect that if I erase here. Look at that. You see? I'm just wiping off the paint with paper towel. What I see in my canvas. In my canvas is because it's orangey, and because everything is darker around, it looks more colorful. It's just a canvas. I can even erase here. Look at that. All the edge on the hair. I get that. Yeah. That's just the canvas. And that's what I thought. I like it. I want to keep it. But as I added more and more paint, uh, kind of I didn't see that effect and that transparency anymore. And then I added red and orange just to see it again. Okay, now I was working on edges a lot. Still working on edges. That's why you see here. Lost edge, sharp, sharp, soft edge, sharp, a lost edge. Now still thinking about what to do. In terms about edges. This was one thing that I came out at the last minute. Everything was pretty soft. Kind of I like it, but I don't know if I keep it, because when I was pretty soft, I could feel that the face was turning. A soft edge always helps to create more volume. Okay, and I'm still thinking about that. I'm going to work a little bit more on values. Okay, for example, the shadow here has to be darker here. I see some wrinkles there. Oh, I forgot to promote my Patreon account. Somebody wants to paint along with me. You can join my Patreon account. We paint portraits, human figures, still life, landscapes. We draw Thursdays nights. It's kind of similar to this, but the difference obviously that we will see our screens and I can critique your works. Okay, what else? What else? Yeah, I still have a doubt about this. You know, I like that this sharp edge. It shouldn't be sharper. You know, a beard doesn't have that sharp edge. It's making this pop forward, you know, in contrast with the neck. And that's for sure. Yeah, yeah, I like it. Yeah. Now I gotta keep. I should keep the same here. That's, I mean, asking myself that. Okay. Now I've been changing values, and I have moved up. You know, darkening up here, darkening up here, darkening up here. I should darken up the hair more. I don't think so. You know, if I do that, it will have black everywhere. You know, I keep kind of keep. I like keep this like a darker focal point. Let's say. Okay. What about the green? Hmm. More green. I mean, the green here, yeah, on the face. I see, for example, this green here is lighter on the photograph, but you know that you see my painting, your eyes goes like on the eyes. I mean, the first thing I saw the eyes, this sharp edge. I didn't see this sharp edge. I see it now, and this sharp edge. Yeah, yeah. Now that's why, I mean, it's just like for example, if I don't want to see this sharp edge, I soften this, and if I when I see my portrait, gonna see here, and maybe just the eyes and the beard, I think. Here I want to soften, I'm gonna smooth out everything here. I don't need I don't need to see this. I don't know what to do. I like it this. Yeah. A moment like this is just to take a rest. But let's say I have a doubt and I'm gonna go back. I'm thinking of going back to the paint. To do that, I would soften this. I would smooth out the edge, let it dry, okay, and then go back. Because if I let it dry like this, and I don't like it tomorrow, that's gonna be just, you know, impossible to smooth out or, you know, soft the edge. Something tan simple as this is keeping me just here, maybe too much. Okay. Need a smaller brush, soft, smaller brush. Okay, here it is. Oops. Okay, that's it for today. You know, I would love to do more, but I'm just afraid just to maybe start changing things that. Hey, wait! I see a wrinkle in the middle of his. Oh, I didn't see this. Wow. Okay, where's the brush? Yeah. Okay. Um, that's it, I think. Mm. Okay, that's it for today. I don't want to check out anything more. Okay, if I continue, just I'm not gonna stop. And I think that's enough. I like it. Hmm? I don't want to add more details. Okay, I'm missing something. I'm missing something important. Am I missing something important? Let me know. The ear, I think the ear is good enough, yeah, because it's just I wanted to make it to keep it transparent, not too much contrast. Okay, thank you so much, everybody. See you all next week. Okay. Okay. If you somebody's new here, press the like button. Yeah, please. If you like it, of course. Okay. Mm, 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 Yeah, that's it. Take care, everybody. Oh, everything becomes pretty dark. It looks like when my camera doesn't detect any movement. Just okay, 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 okay. Okay, that's it.